guys, I saw this Instagram post the other day and it gave me a bit of an epiphany. A few of them, actually. Um, it was this fitness post from this fitness guy, and it's saying things like, if you can't lead yourself, how are you going to lead anyone else? You don't have the discipline to do some push-ups. You're not going to have discipline in any other area of your life. Trying to be this really intense, hardcore. If you can't lead yourself, how are you going to lead your family, man? How are you going to lead your family, dude? You can't even lead yourself away from the pastries. And not to my surprise, all the fitness accounts are like, yep, that's right. That's that real shit. And then all the like normal accounts, normal people, non-fitness profiles, they're like, my manager isn't a fitness person and they're a great leader. Elon Musk leads all these different companies. He's clearly not a fitness person. They're just giving out all these examples and they're like, this doesn't really make sense. And then the fitness accounts are responding back like, you would say that. You can't even lead yourself away from the kitchen. It's like regurgitating the same thing. And it made me realize how out of touch the fitness community and fitness fanatics, how out of touch they've come with like normal people. That message, from what I saw, was only repelling people that are not in the gym and just boosting up and reinforcing people that already are. And honestly, that's what kind of kills me about fitness and social media. It kind of just becomes a giant circle jerk from what I've seen. It's just fitness people like, yup, train hard, train hard, train hard. And then all the people that need to get in the gym, that would benefit from being in better health, that would benefit from lifting weights, they just get even more put off by it. They're like, oh, so that's what it's like? I want to get as far away from that as possible. And then fitness people see normal people's physiques and the way they carry themselves, and they're like, I want to get as far away from that as possible. So it really doesn't create this inviting, encouraging, hey, come check this out. You are going to feel better. You are going to think better. You're going to have a better life if you like what you see in the mirror versus not like it. You're going to have a better life if you're more proud of your daily decisions than having more regrets at the end of each day, regretting the way you ate, regretting the way you drank, whatever it is. And then I was just sitting there thinking, what is the real difference between people that work out and people that do not work out? What is the true determining factor? Is it that the non-fitness people aren't leaders? Is that really what it is? And I go, it's really this simple. People that train, it's a priority. And then you have people that don't train. And guess what? It's not a priority. This sounds stupid, it's so simple. It really all boils down to that. It truly boils down to that. People that do not have working out, their best health, being in fantastic shape, being able to run, jump, sprint, climb, lift weights, push-ups, pull-ups, dips. People that don't have those attributes, people that don't have anything and everything that has to do with the fitness lifestyle, the people that do not hold it in high priority, go figure, don't do any of that shit. And then people that have it as a priority, check it out, they do that shit. It really boils down to that. That is the entire game. And then, speaking from myself, from my own experience, once you get to a certain point, a certain amount of time invested into training, into the gym, into your fitness lifestyle, it transcends everything. It transcends priority. It transcends, well, hey, it's really important to me and I think about it and I have these goals. It transcends all of that because it quite simply becomes a habit. It becomes so normal that the sky would change color before I stop training. It becomes so normal that it's so ingrained and built into my day, it doesn't even cross my mind the idea, the concept of not working out, of not having the protein I need to have every day, the carbs, the fats. I'm not doing the stretching that I need to do, not doing the recovery that I need to do. And I'll hear people say, yeah, man, I didn't want to work out this week, but I still went. I haven't had that in years. I haven't had that in years. And all that to say, once you're on the path long enough, you just look down and your feet are already in motion. You're already moving forward. How do we get people that do not have that going on for them to have that going on for them? How do we get them on that path to where now it's automatic, it's automated, it transcends social groups, it transcends, well, I don't want to be in that group of fitness people because they're weird and they're not fun and they can't go out and have a drink and relax and they're always pulling out their phone tracking macros. Like, how do we get people so far beyond concerns, fears, hesitations? How do we get them way beyond all that shit and it's just part of their day? They're not trying to fit in a certain fitness group. They're not worried about a certain category. Am I a bodybuilder? Am I a powerlifter? It just goes so far beyond all of that shit. How do we get people that don't work out to work out and then in that place? We have to make it a priority. We have to make it a priority. And even when you decide it's a priority, you're still not going to want to go. You can logically and rationally understand, okay, so, yeah, okay, I'll feel better. I'll have better mental health, allegedly. So these fitness freaks tell me. I like what I see in the mirror. I don't know what the big deal is about that. I'm not looking at myself in the mirror all day, but whatever. Like, okay, I guess I could kind of see that. You can understand it on paper. Until you experience all the benefits that fitness people say you will experience, you will not understand it. You will not understand just how great you can feel until you feel that great. Step one is deciding my health is a priority. My well-being physically and mentally is a priority. Why not see what it's all about? Be hypothetical with it. We had that video a while back, that mind hack, that brain hack. Just do a hypothetical scenario. Maybe someone's skeptical about all the pros, all the benefits of training. So you go, well, I've never experienced my physicality on that level where I can frickin' sprint and I feel like the Flash, where I can jump and I feel like Spider-Man, or I can lift some heavy weights and feel like Hercules. I've never experienced it. What would be so bad about that? What would be so bad about that? It's now that when I'm saying it in that way and I'm thinking about different superheroes and different characters and movies, it's very exciting and invigorating to see them do impressive physical feats. Innately, when I've seen people do backflips and just be strong and just have physical presence, I guess I'd have to admit I'm drawn to that. I'd have to admit it does demand respect. What would that be like if I had a sliver of that, if I had all of that? And then just to play devil's advocate against yourself to the bitter end, if it doesn't end up being all it's cracked up to be, you can stop. You can stop. It's not like you're signing some document that says you will now train for the rest of your life no matter what. But my invitation to you, my challenge is that if you stick with it long enough, get some lean mass on your frame and get some body fat off of your frame. See yourself make progress on a more consistent basis than you ever have in your entire life, because that's honestly one of the most beautiful gifts the weight room has to offer you, is that you get to witness yourself do things you previously could not do all the fucking time, especially at the beginning. In the early stages, you're making progress every single workout, and that can last for a long time. And outside of training, we might see ourselves get a big bump or a big increase in our psyche, in our career. You get a new car, a new house. Like, those things happen very sparingly. Those are not daily occurrences or weekly occurrences or even monthly occurrences, right? In the gym, you get to witness new things, novelty, new experiences. See yourself doing something you previously could not. You get to see yourself do that shit all of the time. And that's one of the best parts about the gym. And once that starts happening, you get very excited, you get very motivated. So you start training even harder. Now you're getting even better results. Now you care even more about the way you eat because you want to get more of those better results. And it becomes this snowball effect of positivity, all positive things. And the next thing you know, it's not that you're staring at yourself in the mirror for hours, but you catch a glimpse. What the fuck? You see a shape in your shoulder you've never seen. You see a bicep vein that you've never seen. You see your body look a certain way that you did not know was possible in your human lifetime. You did not know that was a potential reality for yourself. And here it is. And then you go, and I'm at the very beginning. I'm just getting fucking started. I'm just getting started, and I'm seeing something I've never seen before. Well, what the hell is going to happen a year from now? What's going to happen 5 years from now? What's going to happen 10 years from now? All of these amazing benefits that I'm experiencing are just going to continue to compound. Holy shit. This is awesome. This is exciting. This is fantastic. I cannot wait to wake up in the morning and do it all over again. Everything I just described that's what I've experienced from the beginning to now in my fitness journey. And because all of those things have happened, it's been this compounding effect, the snowball effect, where it just keeps getting better. It just keeps getting better. The progress slows down, but because of that, it's even more rewarding. When you do set that next PR, it's even more rewarding when you do get that next visual level up, because it's been a while, because the shit does slow down the longer you're in it. In my experience, it has only gotten better and better and better and better and better. And any human being that sticks with it long enough to start to experience all those things I just described, they are not going to fall off. They're not going to fall off. It feels too good. It's too exciting. It's just too awesome. It it makes your life awesome. Just try it. Get ripped for the first time in your life. Pick up over 300-400 pounds for the first time in your life. Have 300 or 400 pounds on your back for the first time in your life. I'd be willing to bet you will not stop. You will not fall off. You will not go back to a life without it. Decide that it's a priority invest the time, energy, and effort required to start seeing some tangible, definitive results. It is going to change your life for the better. I hope that helped, and I'll see you in the next one.